Oh wow, we live. Ah, what's up, guys? I know you guys haven't seen me for a while, a good while. I would say maybe like 3 months. Yeah, a lot has been going on for the past 3 months, but um, I I have a lot that I want to talk about. But let's just get this out of the way first. The main reason why you guys haven't seen me or seen any content from me for the past 3 months was because when I went to Jamaica when I went to Boys and Girls Championship. I had post some videos, and apparently the videos was and that was from champs was getting quite a lot of views. And I think I can't remember where I was, but I was somewhere just sitting down chilling for the day. I think it was maybe on Sunday. I can't remember exactly what day it was, but while I was in Jamaica, I got this message that I had a copyright strike. I was like, what? So when I checked it out, it was pretty much a copyright strike from TVJ, which I mean, I don't know why, because I didn't use their content, but they gave me a copyright strike. And as a result, that strike it didn't come off until a couple of days ago. And I didn't want to risk the channel getting shut down by posting anything else. So I just, withdraw from posting overall to, ensure the security of the channel. So that's the reason why I didn't post anything for the past 3 months. But I do have a video that I'm gonna be posting pretty much next week. I think you guys will definitely, be interested in that video. So I just look out for it. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. But that's really not what we are here to talk about. We're here because we already know, you guys already know, the World Championship started yesterday. The males ran the 100-meter heats. Looked pretty okay. The Americans seem to be, sending a message with all three competitors. Well, actually, four competitors, I would say, dipping below 9.99. I think Fred Curley ran 9.76 or 79 or something like that. Coleman ran pretty well as well. Who else? I mean, pretty much all the Americans made it through to the semifinal. Let me see who's in this comment section. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know if you were listening earlier when I was explaining why I haven't been posting for the past 3 months. Yeah, I went to Jamaica when I was trying to get some Boys and Girls Champs footage for you guys, and they hit me with a copyright strike, even though it's all my footage, recorded from my camera. But I guess they have a policy where whatever was recorded in the stadium, I guess automatically belongs to them. So that's the reason why I haven't been posting. And I didn't want to risk posting anything, and then anything further happen and the channel gets shut down. Because I put in quite a lot of time and effort into getting the channel where it's at right now. Even though it's not exactly where I want it to be, but that is pretty much a reason why I haven't been posting. But you know, I would say I just got free of the copyright strike like 5 days ago. So that's the reason why you know I'm pretty much setting up some stuff because I'm planning to you know live stream straight throughout the championship, in which I always do. I mean, the plan was to actually be at the stadium, but stuff happens, and there are other stuff that played a factor that I won't really talk about right now. But um, if you could hear me, let me know because I'm using kind of a different setup, so I'm not sure if you guys are hearing me clearly. I don't know how the audio sound because I can't hear it, and I don't know how the quality of the video looks. But anyways, for the 100-meter heats yesterday, um, Seville looked pretty good. Curly looked pretty good. I would say everybody looked pretty good. I think Johan was just being Johan, just making it through to the semifinal. Um, the final is going to be later on. I don't know. Let me see. I think it's going to start at 8 o'clock American time. So that will be 7 o'clock Jamaican time. Because they're in Oregon. Oregon is like 3 hours behind the East Coast. So I would say, yeah, they're going to be running. They're going to be starting the evening session. They're going to be starting the evening session about 5 o'clock. Hold on one second. But today, I think let me go over what the events that they're gonna be doing today. I think for presently they just ran the steeplechase, women's steeplechase, the heats. So they're gonna have the men's 110 hurdle heats coming up. And I think they're gonna have the 400-meter hurdle heats coming up for the men. So that's two races that I'm looking forward to because Roy Benjamin is looking pretty good, and Wahum he's okay based on what I've heard because he suffered from a hamstring injury earlier. So you know, I think those two races are gonna be interesting. Those heats are gonna be interesting to watch um, today. So, and for those who their local station is not showing it, you can watch it on NBC Sport or Peacock. Um, and that's pretty much on the website or on your cable. But I have a few topics that I would want to talk about. And the first one is I'm finally back. I don't know what happened just now. I guess I was having technical difficulties. So, as I was about to say, um, who looks to be the strongest 100-meter contender in the male for the male and female? So, as of right now, um, Fred Curley seemed to be the strongest contender on the male side. He looks pretty good, pretty relaxed, and his execution of the heats yesterday, he got out pretty good. Didn't look, extremely explosive or anything. He just seemed to, coast his way to the line, and seems as if he had a lot more in the tank. So I'm definitely looking forward to see him run this evening. Civil also looked pretty good of Jamaica. Waiting to see what he'll do in the semifinal, and then I'll make my predictions for the final. But so far, I think most of the athletes that advanced to the semifinal, look pretty good. I think a lot of the athletes look a little flat. I don't know, maybe because it's their first race in, I would say, maybe 2 to 3 weeks or whatever. But I think they were a little flat. Outside of that, I think performance was pretty good, especially from the Americans. This is their home, so I guess they're in their comfort zone. So they're expected to perform pretty good here, and the track is a pretty fast track from my understanding. So they should run pretty good. So let me see. You got Blake, Seville, Coleman. You have Curley on the male side. And you have a few other athletes. You have Degrassi from Canada. So it'll be pretty interesting later in the semifinal. Just waiting to see what will happen in the final. I guess that's all we got to do. It's just a waiting game at this point. But on the female side, even though we haven't seen the female heats as yet, I would say Shelly Ann is going to take this championship again. And I'm saying that based off, previous performances that I've seen, what she ran at the trials, what she ran before. She seemed to be ready. She has the experience needed to, execute her races, which is all 3 races, heat, semifinal, final. So technically I'm putting her in the finals, even though she hasn't, ran just yet. I also think Elaine and Sharika will be in the finals. Not sure what shape Elaine is in, but I think Sharika is in pretty good shape and is ready to run as well. So I still think it's possible for Jamaica to take 1, 2, 3 in the female 100. So that's something that I'll be looking forward to. That's a race that I'll be looking forward to. And I think not just only me, I think the world in general is looking forward to seeing that race, because we all know that that race is going to be fast, really fast, as a matter of fact. And, there's a possibility that it might be a world record race based on how, you know, based on everyone else prediction and based on how Shelly Ann has been, you know, predicted to run or how she's looking. Because I'm assuming that everyone based their prediction on how she's presently competing and how she look in practice. For those who see her practice, so it wouldn't be surprising if it's a world record finals. I guess as I said before, we just have to wait and see, what happened. Because when you get to the finals, it could be anybody's race. But the people with the most experience always triumph, above everyone else. So I guess we just have to wait to see, what will happen. Outside of the 100 meter and the possibility of a world record, I also think that there might be a world record in the 200 meter, and I think that world record might go to Jamaica based on how things are looking. I think Sherika Jackson looks pretty strong. Her confidence level is really high right now, and I think she more than likely have learned from her mistake last year when she failed to make the finals. So I'm sure she's gonna come back this season, with a much more determined attitude. In order to get this 200 meter gold medal and hopefully world record. So that's definitely a race that we got to look out for as well. I think there also might be a world record in the 400 meter hurdles for women, because the American, I don't know why the names ain't clicking at the moment, but I think she equaled the world record the last time she ran. I don't know why the names Sydney McLaughlin. She equaled her world record the last time she ran. So I'm assuming that she's gonna do great things come the finals. So that's another race that we need to look out for a world record in. As for the male 100, as for the male 400 meter hurdles, I can't make any predictions as yet because, as I said, I haven't seen Warhum run yet. I've seen Benjamin run, and he looks pretty good. So, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Presently on the track, I think they're running another heat. Oh, that was a replay. They were running another heat of the Super Chase, but I think they're running the hurdles right now. The 110 hurdles. Okay. And America has advanced to the final pretty comfortably, pretty easy. 13-1-4. That's for Holloway. easy qualification in the men's 110 hurdles. That's expected of him. So that is definitely expected. He looked pretty comfortable as he was pretty much by himself in lane one. So he looked pretty good. Was real, composed and comfortable running his race. And I think that's the second of 5 heats. Start was pretty good as well. I think a lot of the Americans will run pretty good on this track because it's their home track. I think a few of them have ran on this track before. So I think, they'll have that to their advantage. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, I'm just curious to know, how do you guys think the 400-meter will, pan out with absence of Gardner? Because I saw an article stating that he won't be competing. I think almost every track and field fan, who really follow the sport already knows that he won't be competing in the 400, and he's a defending champion. So, I'm assuming that the field is open at this point in time. You have quite a few athletes, that are gunning for that gold medal. So, what do you guys think? How you guys, how is it gonna play out? Do you think the Americans are gonna sweep the event? Do you think someone else is gonna, claim the title? I think Kirani's still there. So, I mean, I haven't checked the start list as I've been busy, but I wanted to make this video to kind of prep you guys, that you guys know that I'll definitely be here later on. During the live stream. So that's something, that we both could, I guess, figure out together. Yeah, but Holloway looks pretty good. Another thing too, I'm a little disappointed with the fact of the lack of renovation where the stadium is concerned, because in every other country that has hosted the World Championship or hosted the Olympics, the stadiums are always, a marvel to behold, to be seen, but this stadium just looked a little mediocre. I think they could have did better. They could have definitely did better. A way better job when it comes to, the stadium. Not saying that the track won't be fast, but from a spectator standpoint, I think, they could have did a lot better when it comes to the stadium. They could have this is America. They could have built something brand new, you know, similar to what a lot of the other countries do. Renovate the stadium, get it, up to a standard that the previous hosts of the World Championship or Olympics, you know, had. So I think that's something that they could have did better with. All right, so we have. I think this is the third heats. We got Bennett of Jamaica in lane 5, Brown, I think of Australia in 7, Roberts. I don't even think that's United States. I can't even tell from here. Yes, Roberts of United States is in lane number 4. So, oh, that's not good. So, Roberts of America didn't make it through to the semifinals. He actually didn't finish. I think he stumbled at hurdle number 5, then he fell. So far, one American through to the semifinal. Kind of disappointing that he didn't make it through because he was leading the whole way. Bennett of Jamaica, I think he finished like 3rd. So hopefully you'll make it through. Now I'm watching the replay, so I'll see exactly what happened. Yeah, so he definitely hit hurdle number 5, and yeah, his trail leg clip number 5, and he fell. So won't be in the semifinal. But he was off to a pretty good start, really good lead before he clipped number 5. No, Bennett got 4th or maybe even 5th. But I think today and tomorrow are somewhat the big days because That's the days for today's the day for the men's 100-meter final, and tomorrow is the day for the women's 100-meter final. So, and I think we're gonna have tonight. We're gonna have the semifinals of the semifinals of the 1500-meter men's. Also, I think Shelly and Elaine, all the females will be running the 100-meter heats tonight as well. So we definitely get to see both male and female. Yeah, we get to see both male and female. But we're definitely gonna be seeing the females first because they're kicking off the evening session. So now they're allowing me to see the start list. So Sharika Jackson is in the first heat 1, lane 2. And heat number 2, we have Shelly and Fraser, also lane 2. Heat 3, we have Melissa Jefferson, lane 5. Then in heat 4, we have Kemba Nelson of Jamaica in lane 5. We also have Terry of the United States in lane 3. So Talu is also in heat number 4 as well. She's in lane 7. So that's a pretty decent heat. Heat number 5. Asha Smith is in heat 5. I would say that's about it for that heat. Heat 6, we have Hobbs of the United States, and then we have Michelle Lee of Trinidad also in that heat. I think, let me see, because it's seven heats. We also, hold on. Elaine is in heat 3. Heat 3, lane 7. So pretty spread out field. I think all the major athletes have a chance to make it through to the semifinals. So that's always a good thing. And the semifinals is going to be tomorrow. So let's take a look at the men's semifinal, because I don't know why it wasn't showing me the start list previously, but it's showing it now. So looking at the start list, I missed Parchment Race, but he won his heat heat 4 or 5 pretty comfortably as well. All right, so let's see what time Parchment run, and then I'm gonna tell you. let's see what Parchment ran, and then I'm gonna tell you guys about the three semifinal heats and who's in them. Not a good race.
What was that?
Not a good race by Parchment at all. I think I think he stumbled at number 2 at the second hurdle, but he caught himself pretty good and finished the race ahead of everyone. So, and he cruised through like the last 10 meters. So that's pretty good. All right. So for heat 1, semifinal 1, you have Sambini lane 2. You have Trevon Bromell in lane 3. Johan Blake in lane 4. He's in the middle of the track. Pretty much those are the top 3. I would say that the best 3 in that race. Well, going in. Semifinal number 2, Fred Curley lane 3. You have Christian Coleman lane 5. Zarnell Hughes lane 6. Andre DeGrasse lane 7. Jamaica lane 8. I don't understand why they stopped this heat so much. Like, this is like 4 to 5 guys that are capable of running sub 10, or at least like 990, like run below 990. Because you got Fred Curley, Christian Coleman, that's 2, Zarnell Hughes, Andre DeGrasse, Akeem Blake, and there's only 2 automatic spots, and then the 2 fastest losers from all 3 heats. So it's gonna be a little difficult for, I don't know, for 2 of these athletes, and also Akeem Blake of Jamaica is in this heat. So it's gonna be a little difficult for 2 of these athletes to make it through. I'm not sure which 2 are not gonna make it, but 2 of them are not gonna make it through automatically. But I guess we will see. Let's look at heat number 3, semifinal heat number 3. So semifinal heat number 3, Marvin Bracey is in. Bracey's in heat. He's in lane 3. Lamont Jacob of Italy is in lane 4. Then you Oblique Seville of Jamaica is in lane 6. Pretty, solid field. But I think, we could somewhat predict the placement coming out of that heat. But we still gotta wait and see. Just going back through each heat to see, what I missed. All right, somebody commented. Let's see what. Um, I think he's suffering from an injury. I can't remember exactly what injury um he's suffering from, but I'm certain if you look it up, if you Google it, you'll find out exactly you know what's wrong with him. Let me see if I could get some information on it real quick, because I did read the article, but um I was a little disappointed that he won't be competing. So I didn't even dig too much into the article. Okay, let me see. Oh, so he has. It's pretty much a tendon injury that he has. That's the reason why he won't be competing. He has a UTE tendon injury. Let me write it here. Yeah, so he has a UT tendon injury, so that's the reason why um, he won't be competing. Okay, so we have all three Jamaicans advancing to the semifinal of all three Jamaicans advancing to the semifinal of the hurdles, the 110 hurdles. Let me see. I think for the morning session, the only thing left for us to see is the 400-meter hurdle men, and that's the heats. Um, just gonna look at the start list real quick. Okay, Roy Benjamin, lane 5, lane lane 4, heat 1. Moet of Jamaica in lane 7, heat 2. Heat 3, Jamaica, Jahil Hyde. He's in lane 6. Heat 4, Sean Rowe. Lane 6, Trevor of United States in lane 3. I don't see it in our region yet. I think he's in. Where is he? I don't see him. What's going on? Unless I skipped over him and didn't see. Hold on. Maybe he's in heat 1. I mean, I didn't look. I don't see.
Daddy?
Where is he? Oh, he's in heat 3, lane 3. So that's pretty much the major people in the 400-meter hurdles. Santos is also in heat 3. I didn't even check to see if McMaster was there as well. Yeah, but the heats look pretty good, pretty spread out. So I guess we'll just have to wait until later to see. But I think I'm gonna close this live stream out. Just wanted to touch bases with you guys and let you guys know, that I'm still gonna be here doing the live stream. But I wanted to brief you guys on what had happened, prior to me doing this live stream. And yeah, I'll be here with all the predictions and open for any discussions or predictions that you guys may have as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later at 8 or 7 for the start of the evening session. Don't miss it. Oh, I don't know why I'm looking here at the webcam, because I'm not using the webcam. I'm actually using my mirrorless camera right here. So it's just a habit. Hopefully before, tomorrow, I'll get used to looking directly at the camera instead of looking at the monitor, so it would be more eye contact, I would assume, or it would seem more like I'm looking at the camera or looking at y'all. So until later, I'm out. Peace.